YouTube. I'm so excited. My name is Danita, and I am going to be creating content with you on YouTube. And I hope to grow and expand my channel. And I hope that you find something on this channel that resonates with you and just inspires a little change, whatever it may be. Change for positive, please, not for negative. No, only positive change. So the channel is Beaming Light. It stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful, loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. I have to kind of say it a lot because I forget the acronym myself. But in my channel, it is my hopes to connect today's music, or I will say the music I'm interested in, which is hip hop and R&B, to that can be relevant to connecting with a higher vibration frequency with God and just moving forward and being prosperous in life and inspiring positive change among everyone. So my topic for today is a song by J.Cole, because the song has been in my head for the last couple of days, guys. So I was like, God must be telling me, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Pride is the devil. Dude is evil, devil, dude evil, evil dude. I mean, take how you want to take it. Evil is just the key word, devil. So, um, sorry, sometimes I crack myself up. So yeah, pride is the devil. To kind of relate it to a personal experience, I had a friend tell me a few years ago that I was not vulnerable enough in my dating life. And it really stuck with me, like that stuck in my head and it stayed with me. And I was like, why is he saying that? Because I feel like I am vulnerable. I feel like I wear my heart on my sleeve. I feel like I give my all. But then I realized through connecting with God and doing the work in therapy, because therapy is important if you have past trauma. Let me tell y'all, therapy works if you do the work. But when he said that to me, that wasn't who I was. That was a reflection of who he was. He was actually projecting that. He allowed his pride to be a devil. And when I went back and I started to kind of reflect recently, I was going back and like just looking at the bigger picture of things, right? Some of the advice he gave me, it was like he was planting little seeds. But those seeds were things that he was projecting that he wasn't doing, right? He was invulnerable. So it stuck with me. And recently, I just realized that's a projection. That's not who I am. I know I'm vulnerable. I know I'm able to share my feelings. You know, my past relationship, I think my ex had enough of me sharing my feelings. But, you know, it was a big wake up call for me because I realized that, you know, I've experienced different life experiences with people, you know, like our timelines of how, you know, traumas and things happen may align and look similar. However, the growth is not the same. And I realized that, you know, you have to really learn a lesson and grow from the experience. Life is meant to be experienced. Not saying the bad experiences, but, you know, again, it's never a failure, always a lesson. Rihanna's tattoo says that, so that's word. But you want to make sure that you are experiencing life so you can grow, but do be open to constructive criticism, right? To people you trust. And so when he told me that I wasn't vulnerable enough, I trusted him and what he was saying. So I was open to the constructive criticism. And that's why it stayed with me. But then again, I realized, well, we're not aligning right now. You know, our morals and our values are not aligning. I'm seeing things differently now. Like our spirituality is not aligning. I'm seeing things differently now. Religion is a great way as a means to get people to spirituality, but being religious doesn't necessarily make you spiritual. That makes sense. And I think that some people get caught up in religion where I am a spiritual. I think the connection is more deeper than, going to church every Sunday and paying a tithe. I think the connection is better. I'm not saying that you shouldn't give your money to Christ or you shouldn't sow seeds into charity. What I'm just saying is that, you know, sometimes we train our brains to think that that's right. And so on Sunday, we get up, we go to church and we praise the Lord and we come home and we do our thing. We're in a good mood. We feel like they're starting a week off wrong. And then by Tuesday, we fall off and we're back into the sin cycle again because we're not continuing the growth. We're not continuing the experience of connecting with God on a daily basis. So that's why spirituality is very, very important. Now, how you get there, that's on you. I don't tell you people how to get to God as long as you try to find the higher being. Because the thing is, once you connect with God and you do the work within, then you can be a beaming light. And that's the goal. The goal is to be a beaming light in society, to invoke and create change, to inspire, to be the change we want to see in the world, to be the example for the next generation. We want to make sure that we are coming together and not drifting apart in society. And one way to do that is allowing our pride to be in the way. Another thing our pride allows us to do, because it's such an ego-driven emotion, it allows us, like the devil, he's the enemy, right? He's sitting here to steal, kill, and destroy. It allows us, our pride will allow us, or not allow us, our pride will push us to do things that we know are wrong, right? Again, the devil is sitting here to kill, steal, and destroy. So protecting our image because we're prideful about how we look to society, or we put too much value into material things. Now, I'm not saying material things are nice. Your girl likes nice things, but it's just the value we place on that is not, it's not healthy. And we have become such a society that has trained our brain to be materialistic when we can't take those things with us. They can't go with us. Are you going to be buried in your Maserati? No, you're not. Sorry, you're just not. I'm not hating on you if you got a Maserati. More power to you. I'm in my Nissan, still got a lease on. See, y'all probably don't know about that. That's little brother. But pride being the devil, you just don't want that to define who you are. It's great that it can maybe compliment you or be a nice added accessory, but it doesn't define your character. Your character is defined by the integrity, your honesty, your morals, your values, how you lead your life. Now, pay attention to this, because you can project like you're honest, like you're moral, like you have good values, but you can still have the war within, the inner turmoil, because you haven't done the work. And that's where pride is the devil again, because that projection, and it's caused you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. So we want to make sure that as people, as we grow, as we develop, as we transform, we, life is ever changing. Things are going to come to us, and, life is just going to throw curveballs at us all the time. And living in your truth, not lying, being honest about who you are, not projecting onto other people. Because let's be honest, when you project, you're lying to yourself, and you're creating this fantasy world that you're living in, right? Or, when you lie again, you're creating this fantasy world that you're living in. And the thing is about that is, at some point, your lies are going to catch up with you. I was watching this YouTube video yesterday. I can't remember what Tara Carpenter said this, but she said the math ain't mathing. And it's true. It's like 1 + 1 doesn't equal 11. So at some point, your lies are going to catch up with you. So don't allow pride do this evil do. Don't let pride be the devil for you. Don't let it get in the way. Don't let it cause you so you're not living in your truth, because trust me, what's done in the dark always find its way to the light. The light always shines in the dark. So live in your light. Be a beaming light. Don't let pride be the devil. Forget him. Do this, not this. So I hope that something in this message resonated with someone, a word, a phrase. Um, Please give me your feedback, comments, suggestions. I'm open to constructive criticism. And again, live in your truth. Be honest with yourself. Don't let your pride be the devil of you. Don't let it be your downfall, because that's what it can potentially lead to. All right, you guys. Well, it's been a pleasure. I'm wishing you many blessings towards today. Be a blessing to somebody, pay it forward, sunny vibes, and I'm always spreading love, light, and positivity.